I need more allowance. That's right. I forgot about I need more allowance. And we are live. Hello, everybody. How is it going? Don't mind me. I'm just chewing on a Jolly Rancher. If you guys saw the video I posted today from yesterday, you know I got a whole big container full of Jolly Ranchers, and they are quite delicious. Still munching on them. All right, so pull you guys up here. Hello, Batquim. Hello, dudes and dudettes. Major League butt kicking is back in town. I can't talk with this thing in my mouth. Very early. What? It's 8:02. Or, well, this says 8:02. That says 7:59. So I'm either 3 minutes late or 1 minute early. Cinefun, he says tomorrow's his birthday. Happy birthday. Get you guys pulled up here on the pop-out chats. Hello, Corey. I forgot you were once without a beard. It's coming back. Joey says, Jolly Ranchers are delicious. They are pure sugar. Indeed, they are. Especially watermelon sugar. Luke, how old's my son? He is 5. Vinny, how am I today? I am good. How are you? Mr. R says he loves the video today. Good. More of those to come. I want to do more, as much as I will continue to do hunting videos, of course, I do want to do other videos, too, coming up this year, just because, as I've explained, for the sake of, 5 years from now, when it's just getting harder and harder for me to find movies, maybe I can't do hunting videos as frequently as I used to, it would, by then maybe I will have established that I do other stuff as well. By then, and also for my own sanity, because I can only go out to, Goodwills and whatnot so often without being like, I don't feel like filming this anymore. Jamel wants to know if I had fun at Hershey. Yeah. I'm eating some of that fun right now. Kyle says last week's live stream was awesome. Thank you. I'm sure Rick and Joe thank you as well. I think they'll be here next week, maybe? I have to talk to him about that. I don't know. Batquin says, just saw the newest video at Hershey World. I swear that place is like chocolate heaven. I think that's the idea. Or chocolate, it's a chocolate world. It's a world of chocolate. It's at Hershey Park. Hershey Park's an awesome park. It's becoming like the new Kennywood. It's all roller coasters. Every year they're like, we got 5 new rides. They're all roller coasters. So, pretty awesome. I got to do a video from there sometime. It's expensive now. Back in the day, my wife and I used to go to Hershey Park all the time. We had season passes. It was great. So much fun. And they started upping the prices like by a lot with the season passes. And you got like less and less and less for those passes. And it got to the point where we were just like, we're paying a lot of money here for not nearly as much as we used to get. So we stopped going. It's a shame. We'll have to go back. Probably not with Sean though, because he's a little, he's a little too young still, I think. Probably won't be able to get on a lot of the rides, so maybe we'll do like a trip that just might with my wife and I. Luke, I've not seen the lighthouse yet. I want to. Aaron says he loves the channel. Thank you, Aaron. Corey says, hey Dave, I was wanting to send you the ska band, wanting to send you the ska island on CD and other goodies. Where do I send them? If you go to cinemasickness.com, you'll see it says, we'll just say donate. I think it says donate/address. Click on that. My current address will always be on my website. So you can find it there. Joey says the pops need to stop. This is worse than Disney mugs. No, it's not. The reason why it's not is because Disney mugs, I literally bought every Disney mug I came across. I would see a Disney mug, I would buy it. Like I would just buy. Pops, I'm more selective. I'm not buying every Pop I see. And I think Pops are going to be more like Game Boy games. As you guys know, or maybe you know, I do collect Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. When I first started getting into collecting them, they were always in my videos. You guys would see Game Boy games in my videos a lot, and then as time went on, it just got harder for me to find ones I actually needed or wanted. So it's probably going to be the same thing with Pops. You know, yeah, for right now I'll be picking up some, but then eventually it'll get to the point where it just gets harder for me to find ones I actually want. Where did the chat go? It's weird. Hold on. Like the chat just decided to stop. All right, let me refresh my own page here. All right, if any of you guys talk, I'll try to read you on the little screen here because I don't know where you guys went. Can you guys still see me? What is going on? Light is a little bright on my face. Better? How's that? Coca-Cola, do you like Fortnite? No. Sab says hello. Why is this not coming up on... What is going on? Gotta restart Firefox again. Joey says no, Disney mugs don't terrify and creep me out. Oh, well, see, now that I know that, I'm just going to buy more of them. I love Milk Creek. They were at the prime in the early 2010s. They released a lot of stuff on DVD. Yeah. Epic Chill? What? How much do you want a Spice Roll Pop? I don't want a Spice Roll Pop. I want a Spice Girls Pop. Why? What is going on here? All of a sudden, I can't connect to YouTube. Fun. I swear, if it's not one thing, it's another. What do you mean, no internet? Anyway, I'm clearly on the internet right now. Hey, Bradshaw Studios. The $2 super chat. Thank you. Damien says boo. Coca-Cola, do I like Miley Cyrus? No, I mean, Hannah Montana's okay. The show. Well, are you watching the Oscars? No, I have no interest in any of that stuff. I'm not into awards and Oscars, and you know. I gotta figure out why I can't connect to the internet on my computer. Fine on my phone. All right, it says it's connecting. Let's see. Marie's here. Hi, CS. Hello. Jeez, see, I can't even read what you guys are saying. Caleb says new room tour video dropping tomorrow. Look at that, plugging himself on my videos. Hey, now I'm connected. What the heck was that about? Yeah, so the Morbid trailer, what did you think? I don't know. What's Morbid? Never saw it. Sorry. I'm trying to read you guys like on this tiny little screen until I get back up on my computer. Have you ever seen the movie Perfect Match? It has special appearances from voice actor Rob Paulson, the voice of Raphael and the Turtles. No, I have not. Caleb says, gotta do what you gotta do. You and Joe. Yeah, Joey says, at least the stream's been good this whole time. Knock on wood, right? It's always something. Morbius trailer looks great. Oh, is that the new Matrix movie? Or no? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't really watch trailers very often unless they happen to pop up. Coca-Cola says, what time is it for you? Because it's 7:06 p.m. for me. It is 10:10. Or no, so 8, not 10:10. 8:10 right now, right? I'm not going crazy, am I? We didn't. Did I forget to fall back or something? Luke says, where's your shop? You mean my store? It's on Instagram. It came from Cinema Sickness on Instagram. You can go to cinemasickness.com. You can find links to it there. Cinemasickness.com. You can find anything you guys want there. It's 8:06. All right, sorry, I'm not crazy. Mike, yes, the digital code did work. The problem is that I don't know if you can see your email. I used the first one for Joker. And the second one, and whatever, I can't remember what the third code was for. The third code was for something I already had. So if you can see that email and you want to give out the second code, the second Joker code, and the third code you gave me, and you want to give those out, go ahead. They're in my email, so I can't like look those up right now. But if you want to give those out, go for it. Like I said, I only redeemed the first Joker code, and I will be watching Joker tonight. That's my goal. Joey says, how much for the SpongeBob DVD? I have it listed for 12. It was going for like up towards $20 on like eBay and Amazon, so I just did it for 12. It's still brand new, factory sealed. Hit me up. It's listed on the Instagram store. Louis says, Joker, do you think it deserves Best Picture? I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. I'll be watching it tonight. I'll let you know tonight what I think of it. I hear it's great. That's what I've been told. Finally got myself a digital copy of it, so I'll be watching it. Thoughts on your... Oh, my girl getting an Oscar nomination? Who, Laura Dern? That's awesome. Mr. Will, what's your take on Godfather 3 if you've seen it? It was okay. I think the Godfather movies were... like everybody always says, 2, 1, 3. I kind of agree with that. I would agree. Not that I was like some huge fan of the Godfather movies. I thought they were okay. I only watched them for the first time maybe like 2 years ago. I had never seen them. They were like, it was that one set of movies that like I was like, why have I never seen these? It's just, there's plenty of movies I haven't seen, but there's like, those movies that like everybody's seen these movies, and the Godfather movies I had never seen. So I think it was when I had my wisdom teeth taken out. I think I just like sat down and marathoned all 3 movies like back to back. They were good. I liked them, but I wasn't like blown away by them or anything like that. Joey says Toy Story 4 didn't get an Oscar nomination. Oscars are a scam. I mean, it was good. I don't know what else. What got an Oscar nomination instead? Toy Story or Star Wars, says Trey. Star Wars. Avocado toothpaste. Nice name. Do you like Green Day? Yeah. I like their older stuff and like their middle stuff. They're like their newish stuff, like their last couple albums. Not so much. I liked them back when they were like, kind of like a more like a garage punk type band, and then they went to kind of like a mainstream, but still that 90s, a little bit harder kind of punk sound. I like that. And then when they started getting more like experimental with their sound, I was like, eh. They had some good songs, but I wasn't like the biggest fan. Coca-Cola, what's my real name? David. Luke, how many movies do I have? I have no idea. I stopped counting years ago. I used to keep track of it, and then it just got a little bit out of hand, so I don't know anymore. Sav likes my Mickey pin. Thank you. I got Mickey and my Scream Queen pin and my ska pin. Only pins I have in my jacket. I used to have a lot of pins on my old jacket. Caleb says he has over 14,000 titles. Well, if you have 14,000 titles, then I don't know. Do the math. Here we go, Mike. All right, Mike's giving away the codes. He just gave away 2 codes. I think he says Joker either. Yeah, I don't know which one I used. I think I used the 751, but the 701. And he also has a code for Christmas Story 2 that he'll be posting also. So there you go. Somebody grab the Joker codes. One of those is redeemed. I want to say it's the first one, so try the second one first. But yeah, go for it. Try it. Louis says future live stream idea. Fave counts his. Dave counts all his movies one by one. No. Have I seen Claws on Netflix? No. What's the one with Kurt Russell? I saw that one. That was good. Punk says, gotta go. Come back in an hour. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go 2 hours today, guys. I might only go an hour today, just because I'm by myself. I got a lot of stuff I gotta get done around the house. I also haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm quite hungry. I was gonna run out before I did this live stream, and then got caught up. Sorry, and then got caught up doing stuff. So we'll see. Orby says, good evening. Hello. Avocado says, do I like Green Day's new song? I didn't really have a new song. I don't listen to the radio. I don't. Jess says, burgers for dinner. Maybe. I don't know if I'm having it for dinner, actually. I don't know. Not sure. Maybe. Not a bad idea. Although what did I have for... I know I had a burger for lunch. I might have something else. Maybe I'll have chicken fries. Maybe I'll still go to Burger King, but I'll get chicken fries instead. Louis says I've got on one. I got one screen on, and this on one screen. Hockey scores. Hashtag multitasking. Okay. Sav says, will you be doing a collection within your collection video of what? What collection do you want to see? Take an hour or leave it. Says Marie. Wait, what? Joey says Toy Story 3 got a nomination, but 4 didn't. But 4 is far superior. Oh, you mean just in general? I thought you meant this year. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. But I see what you're saying. Do I watch indie films? Says Luke. Yeah, when I get them. Yeah, James. Who remembers the episode of Simpsons where Homer became a baseball player for the power plant? I do. Speaking about Simpsons, I didn't realize that season 19 was released. Spoiler alert to those of you watching, I picked that up today. Yeah, season 19 of The Simpsons came out, which is awesome because that means seasons 1 through 20 are now released. And I like there's a thing with Matt Groening talking about how everybody's been like complaining so much about like the inconsistency of like these seasons coming out. And he's not wrong. It's kind of ridiculous. They took forever to come out. The only issue is, you know, guys, I'm sure you guys are well aware, the Simpsons for like the last, like, I don't know, 10 seasons that have been coming out or whatever, they're like in sleeves inside the case. My disc 2 is horribly scratched. I mean, I took it out and I was like, oh my gosh, it's destroyed. And I mean, I bought it brand new, so I'm going to have to take it back to a Target and try to get it, not refunded, but a replacement. I'm really bummed about that. It's why you don't... Companies, it's why you don't put your DVDs into sleeves. It scratches the discs. It's horrible. Chris says put in a different case. Yes, I do put them in different cases. I always take... Anytime I get discs that come in sleeves, I always take them out and put them into thin cases. But the issue is the disc is already scratched. I don't mean kind of scratched. I'm not talking like, oh, there's a little scratch on it, you know, whatever. Yes, that happens. It's annoying. I'm talking like it looks like somebody like rubbed it on the ground. It's bad. It's really, really bad. It's going to skip. There's no way that disc is not going to skip. It is a, I mean, I don't know how it got that badly scratched. It is bad. Yeah, Joey says just exchange it. I'm going to. They only had one copy at my local Target, so I'm going to take it to like a different Target and hope they have a copy of it and exchange it. That's the plan anyway. Haru something says, what are your thoughts on Disney Plus? It's okay. I mean, it's stupid they got rid of some titles already. They got rid of like Home Alone 1 and 2 and some other stuff got like pulled already or whatever. But I guess they're going to be coming back at some point. I don't know. I don't have anything wrong with Disney Plus, but I don't have it. Have you seen Marriage Story, Shadow Soul? No. Luke, what's my favorite indie film? I don't know. What's an indie film? I don't know. How indie do you want to go? Coca-Cola, do I like Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day? You're asking a lot of Green Day questions. No, not really. I mean, it's not a bad song. I don't dislike it, but I don't like it either. I think it's just okay. Avocado loves everything Green Day. Nice. All right, where we at? CS had Disney Plus before Disney Plus was invented. There you go. This is true. And right now, you can get yourself a physical plus Cinema Sickness t-shirt at Teespring. There might be a link down below, actually. Did you guys see, like, are the t-shirts, like, as you're watching this, are the t-shirts, like, showing up down under this video? If they are, get yourself one. Thoughts on revamp of Dr. Dolittle, Aubrey? It looks good. It looks interesting. I did see the trailer for that. It looks pretty cool. Avocado, do I like Slipknot? No. Mike, do I like Tupac? No. Well, I mean, I don't have anything against Tupac. I shouldn't say I don't like Tupac. I'm not into Tupac. Like, I think if somebody's playing Tupac, I'm not gonna be like, oh, turn this crap off. No, I'll listen to it. I'm okay with it, but I'm not like into Tupac or anything like that. Joe says he wants to see a 3D DVD collection. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Only because they're all, like, integrated now within my Blu-rays. I can't get those out. Mr. Will. Laura Dern or Margaret Robbie. That's apples and oranges. There's a bit of an age difference there. No, I can't. I'll take them both. Both at once. Haven't seen Mandalorian yet. How do you say your name? Harut something? I don't know. Can't read some of your guys' names. Like Joey's good, Jess is good, James is good, Sav is good, but some people got some names. I'm just like, I don't know what it is, man. Sorry. Robbie all the way, says Bad Quinn. She's so attractive. Not to mention she played Harley Quinn and Sharon Tate. Yes, she did. I already have Hustler. Oh wait, Hustlers. If you haven't seen it yet. No, I haven't seen it. Shadow Soul. Bohemian says Funko Pop is coming out with a Stephen King pop soon. Is that because are they doing like authors now, or just a Stephen King, just a random Stephen King pop? Moviezilla. I've heard Ghost. I've heard that band. I was really interested in them because I know everybody likes them. I know they do the crazy makeup and everything. And then it was, I think it was BBG and his wife were listening to. I'm like, who's this? And like Ghost. I'm like, this is garbage. I did not like him. It was not my type of music. Avocado says Green Day is the best. Man, you guys love your Green Day. Green Day's the best band ever. I would disagree with that. I mean, I like them. I don't know if I'd say best band ever, though. Sav says, is it hard to get 3D Blu-rays in the U.S.? They just don't come out as frequently as they used to. A couple years ago, a lot of movies would get 3D releases. Now, not so much. Sadly. Shadow Soul says, I know you sell Goosebumps on the store a lot. Are you a fan of them? Yeah, Goosebumps are okay. I've actually got a lot of Goosebumps books I need to post. Maybe we'll do that tonight. There's a lot of new ones. If any of you guys want Goosebumps books, I got a bunch of them that need to get posted. Bohemian says Funko does an icon line. Okay, he's going to be an icon. Fair enough. Julianne says Queen is the best band ever. To each their own. Avocado says, will you ever do a CD collection video? Probably not, especially not now. I took them all out of cases. They're all in, they're all like sleeves now, so that'd be really difficult to do. And I have a lot, so no. Terry says, have you seen the new Third Wave Ska documentary? Pick it up, Ska in the 90s. Yes. Terry doesn't follow me on social media. I posted about it, yes. It was great. They actually sent me a copy to review. It was fantastic. Good movie. Highly recommend that movie. All right. Where are we at? Mike says, Dave, the original Three Stooges 3D shorts are both Shem Shorts, Spooks, and Pardon My Backfire. As far as I can tell, they aren't on the Stooges 3D Blu-ray. Those are all converted from public domain shorts. Oh, all right. Damien, Tony Hawk versus Shaun White. I don't know. It's hard to say too. They're very different. I want to say skaters, but Shaun White's a skater and a snowboarder. So I don't know. It's again apples and oranges there, man. Cal says, what bands do I listen to the most? I don't know if I listen to like one band the most. I usually just put my music on shuffle. I mean, the genres I'm mostly into are punk and ska and like hardcore and stuff like that. But just the other day, I had my my iPod on country, shuffle on country. When I say country, I'm talking like 50s and back. Like it was like, and maybe some 60s. Like it was Eddie Arnold, Patsy Cline, Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams Sr., other people who I'm forgetting right now. But it was like, good country. Like once the 60s rolled around, country started to not get so good. And I'm not a big fan of modern day country. So, but yeah, I listen to like soundtracks sometimes too. Disney, I did a lot of Disney stuff I like listening to. So I don't know, I shuffle it up a lot. I don't like saying anything political, but I don't support Green Day ever since they became super political. Did they? This is Aggressive Gregory says. Oh. Joey says, nobody is cooler than Tony Hawk. He's a legend. Yeah, he is. Louis says, who's Shaun White? Never heard of him? Seriously? Yeah, Shadow, the thoughts on the new Ghostbusters coming out this year. I was so excited for it, and then I saw the trailer for it, and the trailer did not sell me at all. When I saw that trailer, I was just like, okay, like, yes, I want to see it. I'm a big Ghostbusters fan, so yes, I'm curious. I'm intrigued. I do want to see the movie. I will definitely 100% buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray or 4K or whatever. But the trailer did not get me excited. The trailer just made me go, yeah, okay, we'll see. It's probably more excited for the trailer for the what's the all girls one called? Ghostbusters Answer the Call. I was probably more excited for the trailer of that one than I was a new trailer. Favorite Paul Rudd movie? I don't know, Halloween 5 or 4. What was it? What's it? You need to get a thorn tattoo. All right. Bohemian says, to me, early 2010s country and before 2010s country is country to me. No. I mean, hey, to each their own. It's not my thing, though. Oh, man, Joey, what's my favorite movie growing up? I don't know if I had a favorite movie growing up. I liked a lot of movies growing up. I used to watch a lot of things, like Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead and Indiana Jones movies, Beverly Hills Cop movies, a lot of Disney movies, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Batman, Batman Returns. Did I see Back to the Future? I don't know. Back to the Future. There were a lot of movies I watched as a kid. I again, I don't know if I had like a favorite movie. I would just watch different movies. Yeah, Marie, I know I do need a Spice Girl tattoo. I agree. I really should get one. I don't have one, surprisingly. Avocado says, I like noodles. Like the food or the member of The Offspring? Sass is my favorite movie with Spice World. I wasn't a kid when Spice... Well, I mean, I guess I technically was. I was in high school when Spice World came out in 1990. Was it 7? 8 here in the States? I don't know. Yeah, I was in high school when Spice World came out. Joey, get a Spice Girls damn tramp. There you go. It's a good idea. I've got a friend who has a tramp stamp. It's a boy. We make fun of him for it. He got it though before tramp stamps became like a thing, and then like a year later they became a thing. So then we started making fun of him for it. It was amusing. Hey Dave, which movie that not many people have seen do you recommend? Oh geez, I don't know. I always say The Innkeepers. I always go to The Innkeepers. It's a great horror movie. One of my all-time favorite horror movies. I don't know. People seen Sideways? I've been really wanting to rewatch Sideways. I've seen that movie so many times, and I want to watch it again. I was just thinking about Sideways the other day, and I was like, I gotta rewatch it. It's been like 2 years since I've seen that movie, and it's so good. But yeah, I don't know. James says he loves Sideways. I know Sideways is such a good movie. Man, if I wasn't gonna watch Joker tonight, I would probably rewatch that. Louise, movie 43, best movie ever. No. No. Laws says he really likes Innkeepers and Sideways. Nice. Mike says Innkeepers is good. Luke, what's my rarest movie? Don't know. I don't keep track of that kind of stuff. I don't buy movies because of how much they're worth or the rarity of them. I don't really care if, my Just for Kicks documentary is worth $1 million because it's out of print. I have that movie in my collection because I want to watch that movie, not because of how much it's worth. So I don't know. Man, favorite UK ska punk bands, Dave? Oh, geez, I don't know. There's a lot. Aubrey says she just bought The Innkeepers. She should watch it soon. I agree. You should watch it soon. It's such a good movie. Mike, would I ever start a podcast? I don't, do I need to do a podcast? I know people do podcasts, but like, why? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what, like isn't a live stream just, isn't that good enough? Plus, if I was doing a podcast, wouldn't I have to like come up with ideas on like what I want to talk about and stuff, or something? I had to have like topics like set up. I don't know. I like do these live streams better where I just talk to you guys just about whatever. Sav says he saw Spice World in the cinema for free as he was working in the cinemas in the late 90s. Nice. What's the most pointless remake? Louise says there's a lot. I don't know what the most pointless one is. There's many of them. Oh, Mike says Mighty Mouse beats Minions and Banana Man. I would agree. Mighty Mouse beats Minions, but I think Banana Man beats all of them. Joey, his rarest movie is Titanic on VHS. Which one? My factory sealed full screen, my factory sealed widescreen, or my for your consideration VHS release of Titanic? James says maybe during a podcast you can interview people like Mr. Lobo, James Rolfe, or something like that. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but honestly, if I was going to interview somebody, I would just make a video out of it. If I really wanted to sit down and interview somebody, that's probably what I'd do. I would just do a video. Also, I'm not really good at interviewing because, again, you got to like think up questions beforehand, and I don't, like, what would I ask people? I don't know. I have no idea what I would like ask people about. I'd probably like, okay, I'd have like 3 or 4 questions. I'd be like, yeah, those are good. And then after that, I'd be like, and what's your favorite soup? Like, I don't know. Juliana says Titanic is hot trash. Never sure why people love it so much. I actually like Titanic. I mean, it's not my favorite movie or anything like that, but I like it. No, you aren't old and boring enough to have a podcast, says Joey. Might be old enough. I don't know if I'm I don't think, probably not boring enough. Is that a thing, or a podcast for old, boring people? Don't tell Joe that. He has a podcast. I've literally never listened to a podcast. I've been on podcasts, and I've never listened to a podcast. Maybe I should do that one of these days. I should go back and check out some of Joe's podcasts, like the one, like I was on like one of them or 2 of them or something. I should go back and check that out. Joey says, am I the only one who finds interviews boring? I mean, it depends on who's doing the interview and who's being interviewed, I would say. I've seen interviews where, yeah, they're very boring, but then I've seen interviews where they're very exciting. It depends. The interviewer has to be like knowledgeable on the person who's being interviewed. Like, I've seen people interview other people where like they're big fans and they have all these really great questions to ask, and they really get the interviewee like going and talking and going into these great stories. It's really awesome. But I've seen other ones where it's like they're just kind of like, I feel like they're reading off like a sheet of answers they ask everybody in the interview, and you can tell the person being interviewed doesn't really care, and you can tell the person interviewing probably doesn't really care, and it's kind of boring to listen to. But again, I've listened to ones and seen ones I've really loved, so it depends. That for your consideration release of Titanic is the rarest thing. Of the rarest. He's just saying it. James is just saying it's very rare. Marie says, rarest Titanic, the CS signed one. I just autographed like 6 copies today, and I gotta like post that I have those for sale. So hey, or not for sale, but to give away. So yeah, guys, you're the first to know this. I have like 6 copies of Titanic that I need to give out, and I do not charge for them. Excuse me. I do not charge for them. I just you just pay the shipping. Or what would really make sense is buy something from the store and I'll just throw it into the box and send it out. That would be best. That'd be most appreciated. Brent, no, I do not watch the Oscars. I don't care. David Caleb says, what about the triple sign one from the crew? Yeah. From what, last week? That was given out. Somebody actually contacted me and they wanted it. And I was like, all right, you're the first person to contact me about it. It's yours. I think I shipped it over to the UK. So, let's see. Alejandro says, hey, Dave, thank you so much for the content. You've got me into collecting movies. I've currently collected 200 Blu-rays in the past year. Hope on having many more. Thanks. Awesome. I love that. I love when I can get you guys into collecting. I think I've said it like in the last like 5 live streams, but you know, people ask, what's your goal with Cinema Sickness? Used to not have one, but now my my goal is definitely to boost up the cinematic media, the physical cinematic media collecting community. I'm hoping someday to see people who collect DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS, Laserdiscs, Beta, you know, all that stuff. I hope to see someday that get as big as like video game collecting. I would love that. We'll see. I want to see like conventions held for, you know, cinematic media and stuff. That'd be so awesome. James, most quotable Simpson quote. Oh man, there's too many. I quote the Simpsons all the time. The other day, gosh, why did I say? I said nothing at all the other day, and I was talking to my son, and I looked at him and I went, nothing at all, nothing at all, and he looks at me like, what are you talking about? Brent says, does my family ever get upset about you filming a lot? Not as long as I'm paying the bills, I guess. Aubrey, physical media is where it is at. You get to keep it forever and ever. Yep. Chris says, I agree with you. I don't like the discs and flaps. Yeah. Brandon, stupid sexy Flanders. Oh, I love it. Luke, do I think The Simpsons will ever end? Eventually, yeah. I'm surprised they haven't yet, to be honest. Blows me away that that's still going. Still so happy that season 19 finally got released to DVD. That's awesome. Mr. Willow says, dude, now Flanders' image is in my head. Stupid, sexy Flanders. Alejandro says, you're an inspiration, man. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I appreciate that. Ooh, Corey, any 80s movies you'd like to have on Blu-ray, possible upgrades from DVD? Oh, man. Yeah, yes, but I can't think of what they are off the top of my head. I know there's some like great 80s movies that have not even got a DVD release. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh man, like if it's on DVD, like why hasn't this got a Blu-ray upgrade yet? The only movie I feel that way about is Spice World, because I'm like, why has Spice World not got a Blu-ray release yet? Especially on the anniversary a couple years ago, they should have. So yeah, I would love to see Spice World get a Blu-ray upgrade. Other than that, I'm not really I don't really care so much about movies going from DVD to Blu-ray. I mean, yes, it's great and all, but as long as I have it on DVD, I'm happy. So as long as it actually has a physical release, I'm happy about that. A physical like disc-based release, I'm happy about that. But there are some 80s movies that are great that have never got even a DVD release, and I would love to see those get a Blu-ray release or a DVD release. Sal says, hey Dave. Hello. Sav says The Simpsons season 3 is still hard to get. I think it's still out of print, or at least that one episode is. But it's not really hard to get anymore because when it went out of print, I guess it became quite well known that it was out of print, and like everybody flooded the market with season 3s of Simpsons. So for like 2 weeks, they were going for like $200 a piece, and then they immediately like dropped down to like $10-20. So they're not so rare anymore. But still, if you can find one, it is worth picking up. I have one for sale at the Cinema Sickness. It came from Cinema Sickness store. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Go buy it. Juliana says, Sing 1989. I would love to have an authorized DVD release. Coca-Cola, what's my favorite Adele song? Couldn't even begin to name an Adele song, so don't know. Oh, Brent says Wet Movie said hi. He's also live. Well, Brent or whoever, tell Wet Movie I said hello. I should have a conversation with Wet Movie through you guys. And we should. That'd be funny. I didn't know he was live. Awesome. Robert says, started watching your channel about 18 months ago. Had about 40 DVDs since then. I've collected. I have a collection of about 1,500 DVDs and Blu-rays. Love your channel. Thanks. Awesome, Robert. That's so cool. Luke says, why do you think The Simpsons hasn't been released on Blu-ray? Some seasons have been, actually. I believe some seasons were released to Blu-ray, weren't they? Or at least season 20 was. I know season 20 got a Blu-ray release. Any of the other seasons? I thought they did. Maybe not. Bohemian says, a coworker at my job always says, bye, everybody. Like Dr. Nick. That's awesome. I use that sometimes, but a lot of times when I say bye, I will do the bye-bye from Star Tours in Walt Disney World. Hey, we got a super chat from Brent, $1.99. Awesome. Thank you, Brent. Anything you want to say? Martinez, yes, thank you. He says, Rad needs a DVD or Blu-ray release. I emailed Mill Creek about it since it's public domain. Yes, Rad would be a great movie to get on DVD or Blu-ray. I have it on VHS, and I have an unauthorized copy on DVD, but man, I would love to get like a re-release of that on Blu-ray. That'd be awesome. Or even DVD. That'd be great. Avocado says, have I ever poured milk before my cereal? A, no. B, most of my cereals I eat dry. I'm not a fan of milk on my cereal. I don't know. Milk getting warm grosses me out. Mike says Bobby's World needs a DVD or Blu-ray release. Technically, Bobby's World has had 2 DVD releases, but it was just like 5 or so episodes on each disc, and that was it. But I guess what you're getting at is they need a full like series release. Yes, I would agree with that. Bobby's World's so good. Sal says, did I ever finish Weeds? I still never finished Weeds. I watched like all but the last season of it, and I gotta one of these days. But it's just I don't know. It's at the point now where it's like, should I just go back and rewatch the whole darn series again? Because I need to get caught back up. I don't know. Your bye-bye reminded me of Barbie at the end of Toy Story 2. Oh, and she's like, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Yeah. Rock and Roger, you a fan of Louis C.K.? Yeah, Lucky Louie and Louie were good shows. They were funny. His stand-up's funny, too. I know things with him, his personal life, that's whatever. But as far as his stand-up and shows were concerned, they were funny, yeah. Sav says the Australian Spice Girls DVD I got sent was awesome. Yeah. There it is. Very awesome. This was so cool. Awesome for a viewer to send this to me. Definitely neat. Hector, have I watched Irishman? Irishman. Yes, and I showed it off. I talked about it in a video already. We literally, it was a big part of a video actually, where we were at a movie theater. Grand opening of a movie theater, and they gave us free tickets to go see The Irishman. And I went and saw it with Joe, and we talked about it afterwards. Go watch the video. Christopher, have I ever watched the Pink Panther movies? I have, but I've seen them all like out of order, and I haven't seen them all. So one of these days I should maybe actually watch. I mean, I guess, do they have to be in order? They don't have to be in order, right? They're all just their own movies, I think. But seriously, one day I should watch them from like the first movie to the last Peter Sellers movie, I guess. Although I didn't mind the what's his name? John of Black, who did the other Pink Panther movies. Ooh, Pastor Muppet says his Goodwill raised the prices of DVDs to $3.29 and Blues to $4.29. Yikes. Steve Martin, thank you, James. Yeah, Steve Martin did the other two, the newer 2 Pink Panther movies. They were okay. They weren't bad. I didn't love them, but I didn't hate them. Coca-Cola says, do I want $5? Sure. Anytime you guys want to give me money, go ahead. I keep hitting should probably pop that in there. Huh. Why is that plugged in? It is. That's kind of weird. Hope my phone doesn't die on me here. I don't know why it's telling me I have like low battery. It's literally plugged in. I should check that really quick. Oh, sorry. I don't know. It's plugged in. Well, I guess if my phone dies, the video's over. And like I said, I might only go an hour today anyway. I don't know what that's about though. It's weird. I don't know why. I don't. Who knows what's going on with today's live stream? Is it cold in my basement? It is a little bit actually. That's why I have the jacket on. In the summer, it never gets it's not warm down here. It never gets brutally warm. But in the summer, there's no AC down here. So with all the lights on and stuff like that, it can get a little warm. If I'm recording, it can get hot. I mean, I got my computers on and everything like that. I got my the lights on me and stuff. It can get a little warm down here. Sometimes I'll have a fan on me. But it never gets I'm not talking it's 80, 90 degrees. It's 75 or something like that. So it's not bad. And in the winter, it can get a little cold, but I'm talking 65, 70. I mean, it's not cold down here. If I took this jacket off, I wouldn't be freezing, but it's, I'm comfortable with a jacket on. Maybe I need a new charger. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the cord's bad. That's a good point. The cord wasn't bad. I guess it could be bad now. I don't know. If my phone says I'm down to 10%, I will tell you guys I gotta go. Oh, Brent, he says, do you guys still talk about moving to Florida? That's not happening now. We were talking, my wife and I were talking about possibly moving to Florida. We were looking at houses and everything. And it was, it wasn't definitely going to happen or anything like that, but it was getting discussed. Oh my gosh, I'm still burping up I chugged water before this and I'm still burping it up. It was discussed. We talked about possibly going to moving to Florida, but then when we bought DVC, the Disney Vacation Club, at that point we're like, all right, we're not going to move now. And to be honest, moving would be kind of ridiculous because, as I've stated before, we like where we live. If we moved from here in Pennsylvania to Florida, it wouldn't be because we don't like where we live. It's not like we're like, oh, we don't like this house. We don't like our neighborhood. We don't like our school district. Nothing like that. We love our house. Our neighborhood's great. We live in a fantastic school district. I live in a great area surrounded by flea markets and pawn shops and thrift stores. I mean, I live, we're 45 minutes outside of Philadelphia. It's a really, really nice area to live in. So we wouldn't be moving because we're unhappy here. We'd be moving just to move closer to Disney. And I was like, that's kind of as much as we love Disney, it's also kind of a dumb reason to move. Because what if we get there and we're like, all right, we're really close to Disney. This is great. We can go to Walt Disney World anytime we want. But man, I hate this neighborhood. And man, this house is actually falling apart. And wow, what a horrible school district. You know what I mean? It just kind of seemed like I don't know. I think one of you guys put it best. You said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And yeah, I would agree with that. So that's one of the reasons why we didn't move. And also, like I said, we bought Disney Vacation Club. So actually, technically, we are Disney residents now. We actually have a Disney address now. So I technically have two properties. I got a property here in Pennsylvania, and I got DVC in Florida. So technically, if you want to look at it that way, we did move. Where are we at? Sorry, talking too much. Goodwill should be opening more stores soon, says Avocado. Okay. Justin, do I have any wrestling DVDs or Blu-rays or VHS in my collection? Yes. I'm a big fan of wrestling documentaries. As my throat goes dry for no reason. Big fan of wrestling documentaries. And then I really like old school wrestling. And when I say old school, I mean 80s, maybe very, very, very 91, 92, 93, before the Attitude Era. Because that's when I used to watch wrestling with my dad. My dad and I used to watch wrestling a lot when I was young. So, Jake the Snake, Honky Tonk Man, Macho Man, Tatanka, who else? Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Ted DiBiase. I mean, you guys, that genre, that time period of wrestling, I I was a big fan of. So I have some stuff like that. I have like all the WrestleManias. Like I always buy the WrestleMania DVDs. So I have like all of them from like 1 up to like, I don't know, some of the more recent ones. But I don't know. That's about it. But yeah, I do have wrestling DVDs in my collection. Mark says, "Can I say hi to Adrian?" Hi, Adrian. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, the CM Punk WWE documentary was cool. I agree. Can somebody explain this to me? Now, I understand. I know why WWF went to WWE, because the World Wildlife Federation, there was some conflict there, and they had to change it. But what drives me nuts is if you watch documentaries, you watch WWE documentaries, and they're talking about WWF, it'll say in the background, like they're showing like Mean Gene doing like an interview, and it says WWF in the background, a big plaque or something like that, and they're like they're talking like, yeah, so in 1984 the WWE introduced. I'm like, no, it's a WWF. Like, why? Like, that drives me nuts. Don't call the WWE when it was WWF. You want to call it, like, anything that happened after you changed your name, yes, call it WWE. But anything, like, it drives me nuts when I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, it says WWF right there in the background. Why are you calling it WWE? I don't know. I guess, like, do they have to do that? Are they doing it just to be consistent? Or are they not even allowed are they not even allowed to say WWF anymore, like, at all? Which is ridiculous. I mean, if I don't know. I would have been like, okay, well, we'll change our name, but, you know, we need to be grandfathered. You know, the WWF needs to be grandfathered, where, you know, anything that we did previously can still be called that or something, you know, or we at least say the name or something. I don't know. Brand says they legally can't do it. That's stupid. That is dumb. Hey, $5 super chat from Brent. In the lawsuit, they weren't allowed to use the logo for some reason anymore. I mean, they still show it though in documentaries. It's still, you know, WWF still shown on banners and all over the place. WWE was actually in the right because they used WWF first, but they gave it to the charity after years of legal mess. Most people think it's in the agreements they would no longer use WWF at all, says Carnage. Oh, I know that. Bye, Avocado. Huh. Well, no, Joey, WWE isn't a real sport. It's sports entertainment. It's a soap opera. It's a sports soap opera. So, yes. Huh. Brandon says they don't have to edit previous material, just not use it in the future. I just think, like, I don't know. I just think if they're going to talk about something that happened when the company was called WWF, they should be allowed to, and they should say WWF. Once you start getting into the WWE era, then you start saying WWE. I also hate the logo too. It's just the scribbled W's. I don't know why they didn't keep that cool WWF logo and just add an extra line. Like, couldn't they have done that? Couldn't they literally have just been like, all right, same logo, boop, line. Now we're WWE. I mean, it's pretty easy to turn an F into an E. I don't know. Carnage says they do edit WWF out of all old footage. Not the last couple of documentaries I've seen. I just watched the Randy Savage documentary, and there was nothing edited out of that. They were showing WWF logos everywhere, but calling it WWE. And that's what was driving me crazy. Fun fact. Coliseum video release WWF VHS tapes. Yes, I have 2 of them, maybe. Vlad says new ones don't have it anymore. What, the logos and all, but they like blur it out or something? That's stupid. Anyway, dumb. Okay, cool, because they used to blur it out on everything. Maybe they changed it since that stance, says Carnage. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Oh, Yeah, my phone is still dying for some reason. I don't know. So, all right, we're just gonna go to 9, guys, and then we're gonna call it quits. I don't know. I don't know what's. Or wait, hold on. What if I like? I'm gonna change the plugs here, but we're still gonna go to 9 because again, I'm starving. I got a bunch of stuff to work on tonight, and my phone might be dying, which I don't understand why or what's going on. I don't know. Maybe my whoa. Sorry, guys. We're back. All right, so that's what I'll do. Yeah, so a couple more minutes. If you guys have any big questions right now, let them roll. What Bad Quinn says, what Disney film do you consider to be the most underrated? For me, I'd say either Atlantis or Emperor's New Groove. I don't know if Emperor's New Groove I'd say is underrated. A lot of people seem to like that movie. I think it's amazing. I would say, yeah, Atlantis, Brother Bear, Home on the Range. Home on the Range is a great movie. Some good music in that movie. James, I know MC Hammer had a cartoon show. I have some of the episodes on VHS. Sav says, what am I going to eat tonight? I don't know. Already, time for food or a new charger. Yeah, I got to see what's going on. I will see. It could just be the cable. Maybe the cable went bad. I mean, it's an Apple Lightning cable. It wouldn't surprise me. Joey, do I have the Disney VHS keychains? No. Mark, why not start collecting video games? Also, I do. I collect Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. So what happened to Steph? We don't see her anymore, says Sav. She's around. I just talked to her this weekend, actually. Most quotable Doug quote. Oh, man. I don't know. I usually just start singing something by the Beats. Killer Tofu. Where's My Sock? What else do they have? They have other songs, too. Dave, I have the 1988 Royal Rumble VHS and still has the WWF logo. Well, yeah, because it's a 1998 WWF release. Oh, yeah, Joey, I need more allowance. That's right, I forgot about I need more allowance. Why do they ever put out like those songs like on CD? They should have. The Beats needed a real CD. Banging on a trash can. Man, I miss the Beats. good band. All right. So yeah, like 1 more minute. So let's see. Let's do this quick, and then I'm headed out, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna do an hour today just because I'm by myself, starving. My phone may or may not be dying. I don't know. I just replugged it back into a different charger, so maybe it's working now, but I don't know. David says, "What's up? I'm about to leave." You're a little late. Joey says I can get the Beat songs on YouTube. Yeah, I'm sure I can, but I want like an actual like legitimate like. Did they ever like really release in the CD? That'd be so cool if they did. Mark, I don't know if I have 3 favorite movies of all time. I just have a bunch of movies I like, so I don't know. It's always hard to say what's my favorite of anything. I don't know. Ross, sup, Dave? Are people just joining in? Because if you are, I feel really bad because I'm about to head out soon. It's 9 o'clock now, so I'm probably gonna go. I apologize. We're just doing an hour today. But I had fun talking with you guys. It was easy to go 2 hours like 2 weeks ago when I was by myself because we were just talking about Disney the whole time. If you guys ever want me to stay on for 2 hours, let's just talk Disney. I will stay. I'll stay on for 5 hours when we talk Disney. Caleb says, bye, editing more videos to post later. Awesome, very cool. James, yes, Hulk Hogan did have a cartoon show. I have that on VHS also. Sav says, I got him into collecting. Awesome, very cool. Wow, Colin, I'm not sure what movies I'm looking forward to in 2020. I don't know. I'd have to look at a list, really. Josh says, you can talk Disney. Of course. Josh and Kayla will let me talk Disney all day long. Disney 24-hour live stream, says Carnage. I could do it. I could probably do it. That wouldn't be difficult. Joey says they did release all the Doug production music to CD, including all the beat songs, but it's an insider CD that was never released publicly. It was leaked to YouTube. Lame. Shada says Wet Movie sent me. Oh, awesome. Thank you. If you're not already subbed, please do. Mr. R, Pops and Movies, best channel ever. Hopefully not as many Pops. So, all right. Well, I think that's it, guys. I'm going to head out now. Sorry for those of you who are just joining in, but we are only going to go an hour today. Usually I do try to go 2 hours on my live streams, but it's just, like I said, it's I'm by myself. I got stuff to do. I'm starving. I want to get some food so bad. So, Julio says, me and Wet Movie are amazing. Thank you. I got to get out there sometime. I got to get to California. I got to go hunting with some of those guys and meet up with some friends I have out there. So, one of these days I'll do a California trip. I don't know. Need to, Need to figure that out. Savs, why you leave us? Because, it's 9. I went for an hour. Come on. I'm by myself. That was pretty good. At least I remembered water today. I can talk. Oh, Aubrey says I'm going to go look at Wet Movie. Oh, okay. Well, for those of you who don't know Wet Movie 1, it's all one word. Wet Movie 1. And 1 is just the number. Yeah, if you don't already subscribe to Wet Movie, go do that. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. In my head, I'm just like, well, everybody here already subscribes to him, right? I didn't even think that people might not. Yeah, go check out Wet Movie. Wet Movie 1. The number 1, not spelled out. It's just Wet Movie 1, all one word. Go give him a sub. Bye might be high next live stream because I might get my wisdom teeth removed next Monday. It's not that bad. I had mine taken out. Everybody was like, oh, it's going to be horrible. Wasn't that bad. And when honestly, if your medication doesn't work, take migraine medicine because codeine or whatever it is they give you for your wisdom teeth, it's only like a painkiller. Whereas migraine medicine is like there's caffeine, there's painkiller, there's like 10 different ingredients in it. And my doctor, because I told my doctor, I'm like, yeah, that stuff you gave me, this prescription high-end painkiller medication, I'm like, it wasn't working. But I started taking migraine medicine and it went away. And the doctor was like, oh, that's because migraine medicine has like this, and this in it. So it probably was more, it did more for you. And I was like, well, why don't you just give me that in the first place? So anyway, that's my little tip for you. But otherwise, it wasn't that bad. The worst part was that you really couldn't eat food. That sucked. Otherwise, wisdom teeth were fine. James, how does it feel to be, JMass, how does it feel to be a DVC member? It feels awesome. I can't wait to experience. You're going to get to see some full experience starting in March, and then especially in October when my family and I go down. In March, I got some DVC stuff lined up when me and the twins go down, and then in September, I'll just say October. October when me and my wife and my son go down, we'll be going full DVC, so that's gonna be awesome. All right. Not Frank says he found this channel through Wet Movie 1. Awesome. Very cool. All right, so that's it, guys. I think I'm going to go. Why did you have your wisdom teeth taken out in your mid-30s? Oh, Joey, quickly. I had my wisdom teeth taken out because I didn't need to. I didn't need to have them out. Like they were fine. They weren't causing me any issues or messing my teeth up, so they left them in. However, they were what's called like, I guess, half impacted, where like here's your tooth. The gums kind of coming up like over half of it. And the problem is that food can get down like under your gum and then behind your tooth and then start to rot. And I had some pain back there, and that was the issue. So I was fine my whole life up until my mid-30s with my wisdom teeth. I had no issues. Again, they weren't messing my teeth up. They weren't causing me any pain. They weren't causing me any issue. And the doctors were like, there's no reason to take them out. They're not causing you any issues. Once it did start to cause me an issue with the food getting down behind them and pain getting back there, they're like, they got to come out. So that's why. So anyway, Josh, is you looking fun to our DVC adventures? I am too. It's going to be awesome. And Saz said he has some packages he's sending out. Thank you very much. Aubrey says, Night Dave, go fill your belly. Yes, I do. Got to go fill my belly. I'm starving. And Ohana Magic says, you're a great live streamer, Dave. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy my live streams. I appreciate that. So, all right. That's it. I'm going to go. So, hi, Seth. Christina Ricci will be in Orlando in April. Ooh, nice. I'm about to go to Orlando in April. I want to see Christina Ricci. What happened to Kim from Goodwill? She still works there, I believe, anyway. I'm pretty sure. I don't see her all the time. Just every now and then I run into her. Yeah, I'll do the snap. So, all right, that's it, guys. So, as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Go check out Wet Movie 1 if you guys haven't subscribed to him already. Very nice of him to say some nice stuff about me and tell you guys to come over. I appreciate that. So go check him out as well if you don't already. Also, check down below for links to Patreon where you can help support the show. And you'll get your name in the credits of my videos now. That's something I'm doing now. So if you want to see your name pop up in those credits, definitely it's $1 a month. That's all it costs, and you get early access to my videos too, so you'll see my videos before everybody else does. Sometimes it's only a day ahead of time. Sometimes you can, like, it's up to like a week ahead of time you'll be seeing videos, again, and your name in the credits. If some of you guys out there do or think your name should be in the credits, check your payment method on PayPal, or not PayPal, on Patreon, because there are some issues where some people aren't like actually donating because your payment method's messed up. I don't know if it's like your card's out of date or something like that. So check that. But otherwise, $1 a month on Patreon, you get your name in the credits, get early access to my videos. Check down below also for a link to Teespring. We're gonna pick up Cinema Sickness t-shirts, all kinds of cool stuff. There's like a new like Physical Plus instead of Disney Plus, Physical Plus t-shirt, and all kinds of cool, a new logo and all kinds of cool t-shirts there. There's a was it a Blank Me Sandwich t-shirt, so check that out. Also check down below for a link to the retro store, the It Came From Cinema Sickness store, where you can pick up all kinds of awesome movies, so all kinds of media, toys, video games, collectibles, stuff like that, all kinds of cool stuff. I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye. Man can't live off hamburgers alone. Sometimes you need chicken fries.